Hello, my friend. My name is Carl Michael Pilsel. What I've learned, and the most important thing I want to share with you right now in this video, is that I teach principles. I've decided to teach principles because I found out that principles do not change. There's many people, motivational speakers, gurus, other types of speakers, who teach a lot of strategy, a lot of tips, tricks, and strategies. And I just a few minutes ago coined this quote. I hope I can remember it now. Tips, tricks, and strategies will fade away, but principles are here to stay. So the wonderful thing about principles is that they are forever. They work for everybody, everyone who is willing to use them. It's like the law of gravity. Whether you believe in it or not, it works. Try it. Drop something from about 9 feet or 6 feet or 3 feet and it will fall to the ground. That's the law of gravity. It's a principle that will not change. You cannot break the principles. You can only break yourself against them. But I see that there's so many people teaching new tricks and tips and strategies, this shortcut, the other shortcut. Many of the things may work, and I'm not saying that is all bad. There's a lot of good strategies, a lot of good plans, a lot of good tricks, even some shortcuts you can take. What other people took years, you may master in many months. But you cannot build your life or your business upon these strategies or tips and tricks. You can use them, but you must place your business and your life upon a solid foundation. And these are the principles I talk about. There's one book that has really helped me to see this, and one author. And I encourage you to read everything this author has to offer, especially the book. It's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by a gentleman called Stephen Covey. And in one of his books, I forget which one it was, he mentions the history of the United States. And as I mentioned earlier, I had the privilege to live a quarter of my life in the States. And I love my training I got here in the USA. I love it. And I'm so grateful for everything I took from here. And I got my hands on this book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. And he says the first 150 years of America was formed, if you study the success literature, if you study the personal development literature, it was based on character and principles. And that's what made America great. But he says, sometime in the 50s of the last centuries, I forget what he says, 40s, 50s, 60s of the last century, you see a great shift from character and principle to strategy and doing more along new strategies, new tricks to run your businesses. And though that's not all bad, let me tell you something. We have to get back to principle. We have to get back to character-based foundation. That's what made America great. That's what makes business great. That's what makes a family great. That's what makes a church great. We can use methods. We can use strategy, but we cannot have that as our foundation. Methods change, strategy change, but the foundation has to be solid upon something that is unchanging, which I call principle. And that's what I want to encourage you. Study principles of successful people. See, I've seen many people come and go. We see businesses come and go. I, in my profession, and it's very sad, see marriages come and go, families come and go. You know, get so excited about getting married, we're so in love, but a few years down the road, it falters. It breaks together. It doesn't stand the tests and the storms of life. Only principles can do that. So you must have something that is stronger than all winds of change And change comes, and some changes are very good. We have to go with the changes. I like what my mentor John Maxwell said. He says, you cannot alter the winds, but you can change or set your sail. And so what we have to learn is that we have to deal with the outside circumstances, and the only way to survive is by having a rock-solid foundation. That's what you must have first. And then you have methods and strategy. You have certain things you do that change, but you keep true to these governing principles of life and business. And you can apply these principles to any arena of life, whether it's your physical body, it's your mind, it's your spirit, it's your family, your marriage, your business. It stays the same. It will take you through all the times, all the winds, all the stuff that comes our way. See, we don't know the future. None of us do. But we can know principles that have stood the test of time and will stand the test of time, regardless of what may come our way. In my new company I founded in May of this year, called the LeadX University. You can actually look on my website. It's in German right now, but it's LeadX-university.com. Actually say it's okay to use strategies and methods and tips and tricks, but you have to become the person. See, people come to me all the time. What do I say to this person? What do I say to this person when I try to sell something? Let me tell you something. It's not really that important what you say. It's much more important who you are. See, if you're the right person, you can't really say the wrong thing. If you're the right person, you can't even tell the wrong person the wrong thing or the right person the wrong thing, because it's so much more important to be the leader that you are born to be the winner you're born to be, rather than saying the right thing all the time. I honestly don't worry about all the details about what I'm telling you in this video even, or what I say to the next presentation. I work on me. People ask me all the time, how long did you prepare for your talk or your message? I said, do you really want to know? The last 25 years, the last 45 years, the last 25 years since I am a speaker, I've prepared this talk right now. How much did I write down for this talk? 0. It's who I am. You have to become before you can do, and you have to do before you can have. I learned this from Zig Ziglar. So please, work on you, work on your principles, make sure the core is strong, the foundation is solid, and build your life, build your marriage, build your business on principle. That this video will have sequels. In other words, this is the first video of a series of videos on principle-centered leadership.